Well, earlier this evening, they presented David Robinson of the San Antonio Spurs with the IBM Award. Here's Stan Kelly, the PA announcer.
Offensive and defensive statistics. Congratulations, David, and thank you, Larry Keener and the IBM Corporation.
And the Jazz have 11 first-quarter points.
Well, the problem that the San Antonio Spurs have with the matchup of Dennis Rodman on Karl Malone is that Rodman will not go out and challenge that jump shot because he's so tuned to going back to the boards.
David Robinson over Felton Spencer for his first field goal. Ellis trying to work off a screen, and that is where his arch comes in play. He can't push off. Robinson inside, doesn't need to worry about it.
Well, he got single coverage. There was no help from the weak side.
Good defense by San Antonio. They are number 4 in opponent's field goal percentage this year. Ellis wide open underneath, just got away from Jeff Hornacek.
Well, and that's why John Lucas calls David Robinson his point center.
Came over in a trade with Phoenix. Only played 1 game with the Suns. From 19, night, nothing but net.
He just hasn't been able to do it over the course of a season.
Hornacek catching, shooting. Rodman battling Corbin. Spencer. Blocked by David Robinson, and it turns into a 2-on-1. Knight and Anderson. The reverse won't go. We have a foul. What a block by David Robinson, the full extension of the 7'1" frame.
Well, this is what Jerry Sloan was worried about. He said we having a difficult time scoring inside, and that's why David Robinson all leather. And now Humphries tries to take Daniels one-on-one.
And it's Rodman getting some rest, something you don't see in San Antonio's lineup. It's hard getting him out of the off the floor. That's a 3 by Lloyd Sweet Pea Daniels. 35% on the year, hits his first this evening. Their biggest lead was 18. Keep you posted on the other game going on TNT. Robinson, shot clock at 5. Knight's going to have to pull it from 18, buries it.
What a nice job David Robinson did.
Chambers left alone. This is from the arc. Spencer rejected by Robinson. Cummings with the rebound. Talk about the infusion of emotion. There it is right there, wearing jersey 34. Robinson, the turnaround. David has 9, the lead back up to 10. Del Negro swatted away by Stockton, then he gets it right back. Then he gives it back to Stockton. And they give it back to the Spurs. Your turn, my turn.
Jerry Sloan likes to play the possession when you get the extra possession.
The basket goes, and we have a whistle.
See, you always have the problem you have to decide as a team. You want the opportunity or you want the possession. Jerry Sloan likes to play the possession. Now watch David Robinson, another one of those quick little moves inside. When he can get by you with his quickness, then he's very dangerous inside. Now you see coming in with the left hand from that side, that's an easy shot for him.
Rodman sets the pick. Ellis has been relatively quiet.
Well, you know, interestingly enough, the three guys that are hurt, Willie Anderson has probably contributed the most. Not much from J.R. Reed, not much from Dale Ellis.
Robinson the fall away. He has 5 already here in the second half. 14 for the ball game. The lead up to 18 with 9:20 left in the third. And Jerry Sloan doesn't want this to get away even more. Calling a timeout. Spurs have got to be pleased with his performance this evening. Much better than the regular season.
Oh, and I think Miguel Knight has played well, too. As you pointed out, they're not turning the ball over, even though there's not a lot of pressure on them. But it makes for a nice, clean game. And the motion is triggering a lot of fast breaks and good defense. And there's Del Negro again.
Utah does not look fluid offensively at all.
No, that execution that I was talking about, that Lombardi-esque execution. Whoa! The Admiral free in the lane.
Nice teamwork. 22-point advantage by the Spurs. Jerry Sloan wants a 20-second timeout. Listen to the 20,000 in the dome.
Right now, his team's not even getting back and matching up in defense. You see, there's Del Negro penetrating. No one even matches up with a guy that scored 71 points in his last regular season game. I think I try to know where he is on the floor at all times, even when he's running the floor. You've got to shadow him.
The biggest lead has been 22. Robinson. Anderson. Inside. Count the basket. We have another whistle. 12 for Willie Anderson.
Terry Cummings comes off the bench. Robin goes out. Now there's nobody for Utah to double off of without them being a threat to score.
Chambers. Robinson, the rejection. His third of the game. For three. Benoit. No. Miguel Knight sees Robinson down court, has it knocked away. Fans wanted a foul. Instead, the Spurs get the ball. Nice play, Karl Malone.
Well, Tommy Chambers that has a nice little show and go, gets into the lane, but not with David Robinson, the Admiral, in there. He rejects the inside game of Utah.
Terry Cummings trying to keep the ball alive. Instead, we've got a loose ball foul. And I think it's going to be on, is it on Karl Malone? This is a guy that once was considered one of the toughest covers in the NBA. He is struggling tonight.
Well, you know, he's in about the 11th year of his career, or maybe even more. And it's a situation where he just doesn't have the legs right now at this point in the season.
Oh, Robinson over Malone. He took the ball away on the rebound, put it right back down.
Oh, Ronnie, look at the San Antonio bench. They can't believe what they saw.
He just took that right away from Karl Malone. Now these two exchanged shoves the last time they met. San Antonio has it. Look at this again.
Well, this happened so fast. It just is like, how can he get up? He doesn't even look. He has a sense of where he is, up and in.
I don't think Karl realized what hit him. Robinson, 18 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 blocks. He's staring a triple-double right in the face. Oh, picks up his third.
Let's take another look at this great play by David Robinson. See, he doesn't even look. He just senses where he is. That's what Bill Bradley used to call a sense of where you are. You're penetrating, jumping up in the air, and at the last second trying to find somebody to complete a pass to.
Milton Spencer in, guarding David Robinson. Karl Malone takes a seat. David Robinson, as Ernie Johnson would say, beating him like a wreck car. Reed with 5 on the shot clock, Knight with 20. Reed again, hustling, keeping it alive. Nice job by J.R. Reed.
That is so discouraging to see this many possessions.
And then a foul. The #1 offensive rebounding team in the NBA, the San Antonio Spurs. They were 27th in the league last year. Oh, I cannot believe that shot that Stockton took them. Now they got another one from Knight there. Getting a little physical here in the final 7.5 minutes. As we mentioned, the last time these two teams met, it was Robinson and Malone squaring off. Robinson.
See, Ron, so when there's no answer to that, David Robinson getting the ball at the right elbow, a little fake to freeze his defender, and just skies over his defender and shoots the jumper.
25 for Robinson. The lead is 26. They turn the ball over again. The Utah Jazz, 20 turnovers in the ball game. San Antonio, just 8. Antoine Carr comes in, and that may be the end of David Robinson tonight. Robinson's going to sit down with 25 points, 8 rebounds, add 3 blocks to that, and 7 assists.